Hello beautiful people, welcome back or welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to be going through my August hopefuls. It's kind of like a TBR, but instead of having to fully commit to these books in August, they're just kind of books that I have on my mind that I'd like to read next month, but it might not happen. I swear it is so hard to film in my room. My cats right now are going crazy in here. They are running back and forth and screaming at the camera, so I'm gonna have to cut out so much of them just like running back and forth. But anyways, for TBR videos that I've made earlier this year, it was kind of the same idea. I wasn't necessarily fully committing to reading every single one of the books I said I'd read in a TBR video during that month, but I still wanted to. I thought that this kind of video would make it feel less pressuring to read those books because I usually ended up feeling really bad about my reading ability if I didn't end up getting to those books by the end of whatever month it was. So we're doing a little August hopefuls, and some of these videos you guys will have seen already in other videos that I said I was gonna read and then never did, which happens all the time. That is not just a me thing, that is just a reader thing. When somebody recommends me a book, I will get to it eventually. It might be in a week, it might be in a month, it might be in 3 years, you never know. So some of these books are reoccurring books from other videos that I just really need to get to, especially some like newer releases I really want to get to because I feel like I'm falling behind the other book girlies, you know? Not that I'm really comparing, but you know, I still want to get to them because I want to see what the hype's about, you know? Also, I usually, just like a side note before we get into this video, I usually don't film in my room just because it's just not the same atmosphere. I film like in my office where I have it like all set up properly, but filming down here because I just wanted to change the scenery. I feel like my videos always have the exact same background, which is my office, which is normal, but I want to switch it up here and there. But filming down here just makes me realize, why don't I have anything on my walls? I feel like I should put stuff on the walls. I absolutely love wall decor, like the gallery walls that people do, or like the cute posters, maybe like mocktail or like cocktail posters, or their favorite artists or whatever. So why is there nothing here? I love how it looks. I am just apparently non-committal also to my walls, just as I am with my TBRs, because it's very blank in here, which is part of why I never want to film in here. I feel like this background is very boring. I do have like a little Minecraft bee lamp though. That lamp on my bedside table is the like Minecraft honeycomb bee lamp. It's very cute because, you know, even though I love having things aesthetic, I'm also kind of a nerd. So anyways, let's get on to the video, shall we? Okay, I was talking about the reoccurring books because the first book on my hopefuls is a book I've talked about for 3 months in a row now, and that is Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I wanted to read it in June, I wanted to read it in July, and now we're going into August and I still haven't read it. And again, this is a beautiful the independent bookseller version. It's a very cute cover or inner cover, and I really want to read this book. I've been doing a couple different reading videos. I just went to Vegas not that long ago, a couple weeks back, and I've just been trying to get my life together since all of these vacations have like back to back to back. So I haven't necessarily had the most time to read, but I'm really hoping in August I finally read this book. You might also say like, why don't you just start reading it right now? I'm in the middle of 2 different reading vlog videos, and then I will be picking this up, I swear. I also might be a lie, but I don't know. I'm hoping, okay? I'm hoping. There are a couple of these that are on my hopefuls, but I don't actually have physical copies of, or they're not currently with me. So 2 of those are The Housemaid's Secret and The Housemaid is Watching, which are the second and third book to The Housemaid, which I just read in July, and you guys will see that in my July wrap-up video, which I'm finally gonna start doing wrap-up videos. I always forget to film them, so I'm gonna finally start doing that, but I really want to get into those 2. I think there hasn't been great reviews on them, but I feel like I still want to read them. I don't know, we'll see. The second one is The Second Year Slip. This book has been on my TBR for probably over a year now. I also want to read A Novel Love Story, which is her new book, which hasn't gotten the best reviews. I feel like it's very mixed, but I still want to read it. I don't have the physical copy with me at the moment, but I do have it, so I really want to get into those. I'm really leaning towards romances for August because most of July I read mystery/thriller books, which again you guys will see in my July wrap up, and I'm really itching for some cutesy romances, especially because it's summertime. I don't know how you guys feel about August. August is kind of hard for me. It's definitely still a summer month, like you still have some hot weather, especially here. It was raining today, but this weekend I think in like 4 or 5 days it's supposed to be like 90 degrees again, so late July, early August is weird here. September. But August to me, I think is still summer, but it also kind of feels a little bit more like fall. Not necessarily the weather, but just like the vibes inside of me tell me that like August should start with fall. But I'm not done with summer yet because I have a lot more like summer reads and like summer video kind of ideas. Not that I'm gonna get to them in time, but I have ideas, and so it just kind of sucks that we're so close to fall. But it doesn't actually suck because fall is my favorite season and I cannot to spend fall with you guys. It's gonna be my first fall on YouTube, so I'm very excited. For those of you who don't know, this is kind of like a weird tangent to go on, but if you guys don't know me from Twitch or anything like that, I do like a really big Halloween October thing over on Twitch. I think in the 3 Octobers that I've spent so far on Twitch, I've had like over 20 Halloween costumes because I just love Halloween. I love doing like big Halloween events, you know. Oh, there's Cat. But I love doing really big like Halloween events, and not that that's gonna really show on YouTube. I'm not really sure how it's gonna go yet, but I would love to share some of my Halloween love with you guys. But anyways, that is beside the point of all of this. I don't want summer to end quite yet because another one of my hopefuls is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I've never read Beach Read, but I've heard really good things and I know that I'm gonna love it, so I really want to get into it. I don't know if it's super weird, but I really do want to read this when I'm on like a tropical vacation or at the beach, but I don't really do those things that often, and I kind of miss my chance to go to the beach because the beaches here are usually cold unless it's really, really hot. Where I'm at, the beach is gonna be like 60 degrees, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So I might just take the L on that fantasy of reading this on the beach and just read it because I really want to read it. I don't know if I read any other Emily Henry books. I think I've only read Book Lovers, even though I have her other books, though I'm pretty sure I got Beach Read and People We Met on Vacation from my sister. I think that these were her copies originally, but I can't remember. But yeah, I want to read this. I know everybody raves about it, so I feel like I should. Also, Monkey is being so cute. She is sitting like right next to my pile of books and just purring. She's being very adorable. Another one that I want to read that I actually just hauled in my 40+ book haul is Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World, because I read the first book in this duology in April, and so I really want to just get through the second one because I am in the middle of so many duologies, trilogies, series. I have so many, but yeah, I really want to get into this because I need to start finishing off duologies, series, trilogies, because it's getting kind of ridiculous. I'm in the middle of so many, which is why I stopped reading anything that had a second book to it for like a year and a half, 2 years. I was only reading standalones because I just never end up finishing them. It's not because I don't like them. I just want to move on to the next thing. I don't know. Next is another book which kind of has to do with the finishing stuff, and that is Crying in H Mart, which is part of my 24 and 24 that I did in January. I am partway through this actually. I started it I think last November, and then I ended up getting super busy because of the holidays and I ended up putting it down. So this probably won't take me too long to finish. I think I'm already like 70 to 100 pages into it, and I actually just finished a memoir, which again you guys will see in the wrap-up video and in another reading video coming out very soon. I'm kind of getting into a stretch of reading memoirs, I think, as well, so I want to finish this in August, hopefully. Another one that I don't have currently with me that I want to read is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, which again I just hauled in my recent book haul. I also said over on my Instagram that I wanted to read it in July, and guess what, I didn't get to it, so August hopefully, because I'm trying to become an Abby Jimenez stan, because I read the novella she wrote for the Meet Cute series on Kindle Unlimited and I really enjoyed it. It was very short and sweet, but I still want to get into more of her writing, and everybody is absolutely raving about Just for the Summer, so I really want to read that. And though this hopeful list has been pretty short, this is actually the last book on my hopefuls for August, and that is I Kiss Sarah Wheeler, which again I just hauled in my recent book haul video. This is again just a cutesy little romance. It is something that was popular quite a while ago, but I'm just in the mood for romances right now. So because I haven't read a romance in, okay, this is gonna seem super dramatic. I was gonna say I haven't read a romance in forever. It's been actually just about a week since I finished my last romance book. Okay, well, anyways, I've read like 3 more books since then, so it feels like forever ago. That is going to be all for my August hopefuls. Of course, this isn't all of them. A couple of them I don't have the physical copies of, or I just don't have them with me at the moment, because I don't want to make this hopeful list too large, because then I get very overwhelmed and stressed that I'm not going to be able to read any of them within the next month, and then this entire video would seem kind of pointless, kind of a lie to you guys, because I do want to read these books. It doesn't always mean I'm going to get to it. I have a very busy life, and I'm also trying to film as many videos as I can for you guys, because my consistency has been very inconsistent thus far in my YouTube career, so I'm trying to get better at it. We're keeping this short and sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below of one book that you were hoping to read in August. I would love to chat with you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.